Is your boyfriend allowed to have, like, best friends? Girl, female. Like, alright, so, like, it could be from the past, like, that they knew for a long time. Are they allowed to?
Yo, this is so funny. I swear, I wish I could call him right now. We had this conversation last night.
Real? Go ahead, call him.
I wish he was here right now.
Call him. Just call him.
That probably no.
Tell him we live.
Answer.
Yo, am I gonna drink this whole bottle?
He's about to get off. He should be able to answer.
It's okay. If he call you back, we gonna answer. That's funny.
Yo. Hello. Hey, so we're live right now, and you're on camera.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
are you prepared for this?
No, but let's do it.
Okay, so should it be alright? So you know how Ari bought Moneybag Yo the land?
Ooh, okay. I think I know where you're going with this. Go ahead.
Do you think it should be like a limit? I actually got this question from one of the talk shows. Do you think it should be a limit on gifts for a partner who you're not married to? I won't even say. I guess I'll say dating too. So do you think it should be a limit on gifts that, like, people you're not married or dating, but people you still like are?
Personally, I don't think there's a limit. I honestly feel like every relationship is different, and to each his own. Honestly, in that specific situation, I did think like, oh my gosh, like 28.8 acres of land. That's a lot.
I thought it was more than that.
I think it was 28.8.
It was 28. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 28.8. Because it was his 30th birthday. I think maybe she tried to get 30, but she couldn't or something. But that's a lot of land. And
you said like 5 football fields or something like that?
Yeah.
Or am I tripping?
No, I think that's what it is. It's a lot of land. And I'm pretty sure it was a lot of money. That's a huge gift. And then it's like, it's deeper than just like a car, bag or something. It's thoughtful. It's something he's going to build off of for the rest of his life. Exactly.
Like, that's his whole family setup.
Exactly. Like, that's everything, honestly. It's a hell of a gift. But even though they're not married, I don't agree with her giving him that gift, because she did make a little statement. She's like, you guys really don't know what he does for me mentally and emotionally or something like that, which is so big, especially because she touched on that point. Like, like nowadays, well, it's more common now, but like, especially in the Black community, it was not always so like heavily like advised to go seek therapy and help, if like you're going through something, your mental health is just not all the way there. So even if you do have like that person, I feel like marriage, ring, no ring, title, no title, like if there's someone out there that does that for you, that really helps you in that way. I do agree.
Oh, because you said you didn't.
No. I'm saying like, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Oh, you don't
just
see
because of the type of relationship they have. Now, if it was like it's just all for social media, you know what I mean? They post everything, or it'd be like, all right, now this is a little too much. So the fact that she said that was just like that right there automatically shut down any like negative thought I had about the gifts. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, because I honestly feel like with the ring, without the proposal, with it, whatever. If he is like doing everything right for her son, her mental health, like, I feel like honestly, he deserves whatever. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, even in the moment, even if it doesn't last, it's like right now, this is what you deserve.
Yeah, and
you deserve this. So, what you think about titles? Like, if he wasn't your because is he your boyfriend?
He's my boyfriend.
If he wasn't your boyfriend, oh, so you got that? Will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So, like, what do you like? Is it like, what do you think about titles?
Ooh.
Do you think you need a title?
I feel like without the title. Okay, so Paul, like, I'm gonna get to the whole marriage thing, but like boyfriend and girlfriend, dating, relationship, whatever. Without that title, if it is not set in stone, if we are not in a mutual agreement that it is me and you, and you know what I mean, we have what we have, whatever. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? We're doing this, we have what we have, XYZ. I'm free to do what I please.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even if you're not gonna sit and ask me to be your girlfriend, if you can't even just sit, like, be mature enough to sit with me and tell me, like, yeah, like, we're not putting a title on this because, you know, whatever reason, but this is me and this is you and this is what we have and this is what we're doing, then I feel like I'm free to do what I please. Like, we're, you know what I mean? In that moment, we're still single. You're still you. I'm still me. We have something, but we don't have it. You know what I mean? We don't have everything together. So, yeah. But
okay.
So yeah, I don't think titles are 100% necessary, but I do think communication is a big thing.
Yeah.
I think communication is everything, with or without a title.
Yeah.
Now with the whole marriage thing, I feel like when we're in a relationship, now the whole proposing, getting that title, you know, being a fiance, getting married or whatever, there's just things that I will not do without being a wife.
Oh yeah. Like what though?
Period.
Do you have anything in mind?
All right, so this is about to sound so like, oh my gosh, but I don't care what nobody says. I'm standing on this till this day. I'm not having no one's kids without a ring.
Oh, that's not. I'm thinking you about to say I'm not washing his white clothes.
No. I'm not having no one's kids, and I know like people nowadays like, oh my gosh, she's trying to be like a pick me. No, it's not it at all. Like honestly, truly, like I just want so.
It's not too much to ask.
It's not too much to ask.
I'm thinking you about to say,
people
cleaning his room.
No, people make me feel bad for really like having that standard, and I like.
No, it's like if it happens, it happens.
Okay.
If I love you, if it happens, it happens. Cool. But it's like if I can prevent that, and I'm like, this is not what we're doing. Then this is not what we're doing. I have to agree. I don't want to have anybody's. No, if it, like I said, if it happens, it happens.
Right.
Or it's like it's getting kind of late. Yeah. And it's like you need it. Like, let's say like the thing with like keeping it, or you know, like if I really love you and it's like, dang, I'm pregnant. Yeah. I feel like I'm not gonna get rid of the child. Yeah. Because like I love, even if I didn't, it's like I love you, and then like we in this together. Right. So it's like, hey, we're not married, but it's still like. Right.
If. Again, like you said, if that were to happen, I personally would not get an abortion. It's just not something that I could see myself doing. I'd be upset, like not upset, but I'd be hurt. It's just like, dang, like you know, I'm not ready to put my life on pause.
Bro, you out the game.
Yeah, I just out the game. Period. Like it's like, damn, I wasn't ready to give my life up, but I'll do it. And whether we were together for a long time or not, you know, he literally was saying like, you know, if you ever felt like you're going to be with me forever, I mean, that's, you know, I'm telling you right now, that's exactly what would happen. Like, I would you know what I mean? I just would never abandon you. I would never abandon my own child. Like, it just would not be that. Yeah, even if we're married or not, like, it's not
it's happening. Up in this stuff.
Right.
At this
like,
point.
He was like, you're stuck with me. You have no choice. Like, you know what I mean? We're, like, this is what it'll be. Right. So, yeah, I feel like, honestly, with that is, again, communication. I'm so big on that.
Okay. So now we're going to go backtrack.
Okay.
A little bit. So, I know you was talking about your ex.
Okay.
So, I don't know the story. But, like, I don't know if this question might relate. But, like, so, if a boy or girl cheats, do you think they deserve another chance?
Ooh. This is a good question. Ooh. So, I can give you a logical answer, but at the same time, this is also one of those questions where it's like, even though I can give you a logical answer, it may not be nearly the same thing.
It's definitely if I'm
actually in that situation.
Yeah, it's definitely situation based. Yeah.
Logically speaking, of course, I'm gonna just be like, no, like, you know what I mean. You cheat, that means you don't love me. You don't, you know what I mean. You don't love me. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Right? It doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, I've been in a situation like that, and I did not leave. I may have left temporarily, you know, a couple of days, whatever, took some time, but I didn't fully leave the relationship. Even if I did leave mentally, I didn't physically leave. Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
So you feel like you left mentally but came back physically just for that want of the thought of a relationship with you, the thoughts of love. Because a lot of girls are fighting for the thought of, oh, this is my boyfriend.
Right. And also, honestly, also just being desperate for love, care, affection, like, you know what I mean? And then, you know, like when, I'm not even going to say what guys, because girls cheat too, but I'm saying like, when, you know, if a guy cheats and he's especially if he's trying to get you back, he's doing everything he needs to do.
Yeah.
Like, he's showing you that he cares.
Oh
he's
my
showing you that
God.
he
Stuff
right.
that you never did in your life, bro.
Right. And so it's like, damn, like, it's like, how can I let that go? Like, you're finally who I always wanted you to be. You're doing everything I wanted you to do.
For this week. That's it.
Right.
You get
True.
7 days to leave, mother.
And then but it's like, how can I let that go? Like, why would I? Like, I'd be dumb to give that up. You know what I mean? It's finally, you know, I finally get
forever like this. I knew it.
Yeah. So.
And then 3 weeks later, back to.
True. Yeah. It never lasts. Never lasts.
It's back to, oh my God, can we do something?
Yeah. Never lasts.
Yeah.
But men can never take.
On my nerves.
Men can never take what they dish out. I mean, everyone knows
ever.
That. They're just not as strong as women especially like emotionally. So yeah.
Had you cheated on me?
Yeah, and you're done.
You're done.
You're done. It's it.
Would you ever cheat for revenge?
Well, okay. One, I'm a Scorpio.
Mm-hmm.
So we are naturally vengeful people, which is why I always say, like, it just doesn't even make sense to just even bother us. Because one thing about it is, like, you leave us alone, we fine. Like, nicest people ever.
For real?
But yeah, but it's like.
So you can move on like that. I don't know. I'm not really into the signs. You know, Q. Shout out to Q. She be helping me. P's and Q's.
No.
So
I hate to say it, but I would. No. Okay. Now I wouldn't. Now I wouldn't, just because I obviously, like...
Cheat for revenge, right?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't cheat for revenge now. Now it's just like, it doesn't make sense. It's such a waste of time. It's pointless.
Yes.
It's pointless, and it's emotionally, like, it's draining.
Yeah.
And I'm an emotional person, so it's just like I would gain an unnecessary attachment to that person. It just makes no sense. It makes much more sense to... You cheat on me, I leave you, I upgrade my life in so many other ways. You know what I mean? You know, we're not together, so I'm saving more money, things like that. You know what I mean?
Easier said than done.
That definitely is easier said than done.
Very. Wait, how long would you say, not to go back to that, but how long would you say you was, like, in the bubble, like, oh, God, I don't want to do anything, I'm crying, like...
Okay, so, I had a long talk with my mom, and I mean, everybody's parents has, like, these talks with them, but, like, I had a long talk with my mom, and she kind of was literally telling me, like, it's really, like, sad, like, how much you run away from your problems, and I'm so good at that. Listen, in May, when everything was happening, the first thing I did was I went to Delaware. I had a group of friends out there. I went to Delaware. I spent, I think, a week in Delaware, in a hotel away. Like, straight running away from my problems. I'm so good at it. Whether I run away physically, mentally, I never want to deal with it.
Yeah, because who wants to?
I mean, of course, who wants to? But honestly, dealing with it and allowing it to actually, like, allowing yourself to actually feel it, feel the pain, everything like that. Like, it's just, of course, no one wants to do it, but the way, like, it just flipped like a switch in me is just like, I don't know how to explain it. I can't.
Like, you just was like, I'm done with this.
No, I mean, like. I allow myself to feel it instead of running away. I allow myself to be vulnerable and be sad and be depressed and cry. And the way I woke up one day and was just like, absolutely the fuck not. Like, this is not about to be this. Absolutely not. The way, like, it just, like, my mind and everything, my entire mindset just changed. I can't even put it into words. I can't describe it. It's honestly something you have to go through to really know what I mean. I was talking to someone and I could not for the life of me figure out what I liked. I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to tell that person what I liked, what I like to do, what I like to eat, where I like to go, because I had spent so much time forming my life around another person and with another person that I lost myself individually. So it's like, damn, like, I don't know what I like to do.
What do I like to eat?
Right, like,
barbecue or hot?
Exactly, like, damn, I don't know, because it was always, we like to do this, and we like to eat this, and we like to go here.
Did you find out that some of the things that y'all did, you didn't like? Or was it always like, yeah, you did like it? But
actually, no, there were some things that I realized I was only forcing myself to like, or even thinking, and my mind playing tricks on me, making me think that I like to do, or whatever, or whatnot.
Could you
I actually really didn't. Oh, I don't like. I used to think I did. I used to think I loved, like, toxicity and arguing in public and like me just being toxic and the back and forth and the nagging.
You used to like that?
Yeah, in my mind I thought I liked that, because with that person it was like we felt as if we can't like
argue
it's like
debate together.
Yeah, well, it's like, all right, if he's toxic to me, he cares about me, and if I'm toxic to him, he thinks I care about him. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because no one's gonna put out that energy if they don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like that kind of mindset. Like, no one's gonna be toxic and be draining, and verbally abusive if they don't really care. That's a lot of energy to put out into someone, into something.
That's true. I
So,
never thought about that like that.
Yeah, so it's like that's a lot of energy to put out. So if they're putting out that much energy, they must really care. They must really love you and really want to be with you. But nah, I really don't like it. It's really draining.
It's draining. It's
emotionally draining. It's like mentally, like physically, like.
But did you ever think about like, was there ever times where you really weren't being toxic and you really weren't being like that, but it was just like I feel like guys like, I don't know, like it's like you're being toxic. It's like, but I'm not. I'm just telling you how I feel. It's like for you to take it like that. It's like, why are you taking it like that? I'm just telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes girls can be toxic. I'm not gonna lie. I could do stuff where it's like I draw.
Yeah.
But sometimes guys, or I'm not even gonna say like guys you're in a relationship with, but I'm gonna say guys in your life because I have close brothers.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, you're being like, why you? But it's like I'm just telling you.
Ooh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like not even relationship wise. Yeah, that too. But you know.
Oh, I hate to be that person. I really hate to be that person. Like, cause I hate these type of people, but I hate to be that person and just bring race to it. But it kind of comes to being a black woman thing. You know, the whole angry black woman.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm not even really angry. I'm not aggressive. I'm not being hostile. I'm really just explaining how I feel.
Yeah.
But you're taking it in a way that I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's just like, I'm just
telling
you, like.
But no, guys, I mean, black, white, whatever, guys naturally will feel like that. Especially if they're emotionally unavailable, are going to feel like you're being toxic or whatever just because you can easily express yourself because they can't. Yeah. So to them, it's like.
So when you say emotionally unavailable, can you explain that too?
Emotionally unavailable.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh, okay. So usually you can tell a guy is emotionally unavailable when he's super nonchalant, especially in some of the most serious situations. Can never fully express how he feels about you, or not even just about you, but just about things. Period. Can never really open up, can never, just never allows himself to open up. Very distant, very manipulative in a way to kind of make you feel like you're doing too much or you're being toxic or, you know what I mean, or you're just too emotional or whatever. Not saying that girls can't be, because these are some traits that a lot of women possess, but a lot of guys don't realize that not all girls are like that. It's just that you're, you know what I mean? So yeah, just very, very closed off. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
These are some traits that so many guys have and don't even realize it.
So do you know, like, obviously you don't know exactly, like, okay, this happened to Tommy when he was younger, that's what makes him, but is there a general, like, description of, like, maybe what makes him, like, closed off? Like, maybe, like, he just never had a real girlfriend, or maybe he just doesn't know what to look for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you know?
I think honestly, and this is so funny, but I think honestly it comes from being hurt. Guys are so much more likely to get hurt.
Yes.
Even if it's at, like, freaking 12, 13, get hurt and then emotionally check out. Whereas women will get hurt time and time again and over and over and over and over and over and still, have the energy and long for that and want to be able to give, you know what I mean, that type of emotion or have that emotional connection or someone or whatever. But guys are just, a lot of guys, I'm just trying not to be like general here. Yeah. A lot of guys will just check out, period.
And not even know.
And not even know it.
In the beginning, it's just like, yeah, I'm done. But then really be like that. Like, till you, like, 25 years old. And it's like, you didn't realize when you was 12 and Stacy broke your heart because she didn't give you a piece of her gum. Yeah. You was mad. And ever since then, you've been an asshole. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and won't even know it, which is the craziest part. Yeah. But yeah.
That's good. Okay. That's all my questions.
Oh, snap.
Finally.
That was kind of fast, though.
That was good. Yo, this was like over an hour. No, I'm gonna make it 2 parts though.
Okay, yeah.
That's crazy because it's like, from your last relationship, would you have thought that you would be here?
No. Honestly, like, if I didn't leave, I think now I probably would be pregnant. pregnant and begging for like the bare minimum and sad and hurt all the time and just wanting more but not knowing how to find more.
But you started out with pregnant though.
Yeah, pregnant for sure.
And that was like your number one, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pregnant for sure. Only because I mean, I feel like
do you feel like being pregnant and that would have hoped that you would have gained more, like you would have got more out, like he would maybe, or if I had his baby, like it'll be different.
No, I would never think like that. I would never think like that in my life.
Girls think like that.
I know, but I just would never be one of those girls. I know one thing about it: babies do not keep men around. Babies are not glue. They will not hold a relationship together. I know that for a fact. I would never think like that. The only reason I say pregnant is because of the situation I was in. Like, we lived together. You know what I mean? We lived together.
Deaf pregnant.
So, yeah, we lived together. We had a place together.
Question.
Us, so.
She posted.
Oh, my gosh.
Part 2.
What did I post?
You said, take 2. With the keys.
Oh, my gosh.
So, was you saying, take 2 from... Part 1. Boo 1. Ex boo.
What? No.
Okay.
I was just saying, take 2.
Because you said y'all lived together.
Who? Oh, me and him?
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't live together.
No, you ex.
Oh, yeah, we lived together.
That's what I'm saying. So, was take 2 like a new beginning?
Yeah, take 2.
From him.
Yeah. Okay, so
that's
take
what I'm
2,
saying.
Yeah, take 2 was a new beginning from him. It was my second place, which is why I said 2. But it was my first time on my own. It's all mine. You know what I mean? I don't have to share it with someone. I'm in a, or tried to be in a much better place, even though I did end up going backtrack. I mean, we all do it, but so take 2 was more of like
that's good though.
Yeah. So honestly, like, if I didn't allow myself to feel that hurt and then be able to let it go and heal from it, I probably would have been carrying a lot of it and been very bitter and been very nasty and negative to him and to the situation and
to your new anonymous boo.
Definitely. And we probably, with him, he's so mature and secure and everything that, I thought that I would never find. I know for a fact we would not be where we are right now. Like, it would not have even gone.
Shout out to you.
This far. Yeah, it would not have even gone this far. He's just way too, I'm not gonna say put together because no one's perfect, but like he just has so much going for himself, and he like mentally, physically, emotionally is just like all around like everything that I like was longing for. Wow. That if I didn't get myself together, like that would have never even fell in my lap.
So you had to get yourself together first.
Yeah, of course. I'm so big on that.
If he was, say he came at you, whatever, slid in your DMs when you were still like trying to put yourself together, you feel like if you jumped into that then, because some people think like you saved me, like you came at me at the right time, you helped me heal. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, we talked about this too.
For real?
Yeah, we talked about this too. Because he was actually like our time frames with past situations and stuff were very similar. So I feel like in a way he did kind of save me, even though I had already healed so much. In a way, he kind of saved me from not having to heal from that, but he saved me from the way that I used to think of like myself, like the not being confident and not pursuing things that I know I'm destined for, and he saved me from that. He helped motivate me and push me. He definitely, if you ask him, and I don't know if I should call him again, but if you ask him, he always will say like one of my favorite things about you is your drive and how passionate you are about anything, no matter what it is. Like if there's something you want to do and you want to put your mind to it, you're so passionate about it. It's one of my favorite things about you. He says that all the time. And I feel like when I say like if I didn't get myself together or in order, I would have never even found someone like him. I truly believe that, because this light and this passion and everything that he sees was never but it wasn't always there. And when I was going through what I was going through, for him to have saved me, like, he would have never even met me as this person, the person that he really likes, and
Right.
the better qualities of me that he appreciates so
That's true.
much, I didn't even have.
But during the time of hurt, were you, what's the word? Making people believe that you were the happy person? Because, you know, on Instagram when they say people only show you the good, they don't show you the bad, they don't show you what you're going through, they just show you a picture of them smiling. Were you at one time that person of just a picture smiling? Or were you like, when you was down off Instagram, you was just to yourself? Or was it that fake?
Okay, so all right, so one thing about it, I've never been afraid to present the real, the social media.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, of course there's some things that are just like
Private.
like painted over a little bit, but I never put a full mask over top. So if there was ever a time when I was fully like depressed, I mean crying, weeping, sighing like to the T, of course I wouldn't go broadcast it like and but never go on social media and pretend like my life is just so glamorous and I'm really genuinely so miserable. You know, if anything, I'm just gonna try to use my social media and my Instagram to kind of get myself out of it. So I'm gonna start posting what I feel like I would be posting if I was in a better like mindset. So I would purposely post like, again, a cup of coffee, like just something as simple as that. I really love Starbucks, and Starbucks, like, it makes me happy.
Yo,
I really enjoy.
I meant to ask you that before
What?
you keep going. What's the secret menu?
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, so there's not really a secret menu. There's like, okay, so I actually worked at Starbucks. There's no actual like secret menu. Like, there's no button with like secret drinks. When they say secret menu, these are honestly really just drinks that either baristas or even people that just know Starbucks inside and out, like, they just make up. And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's not an actual written thing. It's just like we all know. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. But yeah, there's no actual secret menu. There's, you know what I mean?
No secret menu, guys.
Yeah, it's no actual secret menu. These are just drinks that people kind of create or come up with and go viral and people like them, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, there's no actual menu.
Okay.
So yeah, there's that. But yeah, like, I love Starbucks, and Starbucks genuinely makes me happy. Like, rich, poor, no whatever, I'm always gonna drink Starbucks. Like, I'll give my last check to Starbucks. For real. So I know that's what makes me happy. So like, I would purposely go to Starbucks and I'd like post a drink or I'd post a recipe or something like that. And then go back and watch it, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, this is something I enjoy doing, and I know I enjoy doing this, so you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep doing it. And as a way to kind of like pull myself out, if that makes sense. Yeah. So yeah. So no, I wouldn't go on Instagram and like pretend like I'm oh so happy, and I'm genuinely not. But I definitely would, like, I would hide me, and I would keep myself behind the phone, and I would never like put myself in front of it. But I still would post like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Things that I enjoy. Like, these are happy things, and I'm not happy, but I'm gonna post the happier things so that I can kind of go back and rewatch and try to live through that, basically, if that makes sense.
That's very that makes sense.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are, oh my gosh, like, it's crazy the way you like self-reflect after a lot of stuff. Like, after you go through stuff.
Like, I can see. I'm probably people can see, like, you've really grown.
Yeah, after it's, oh my gosh. And it's not easy, but like, after you like really like self-reflect and realize like who you are as opposed to who you want to be, the way you'll really start to change, like the way you think, the way you act, the things you do, the things you say, the things you wear, places you go, the people you surround yourself with. It's really crazy.
Wow, that's so decent.
Yeah,
I'm glad that, like, wow.
Yeah,
people probably gonna be looking at me like, part 2. It's like, you gotta wait. It's coming out, but. Alright, that's it for real.
Oh, okay. Aw.
Yo, this was so good.
This was. It was definitely, I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah.
This was so good. I haven't done one in like weeks. I was like, well, I'm gonna just go up here and ask questions, whatever happens happens. So, but yes, alright. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Daily Dose, and we'll see you next time.